welcome to my YouTube channel, the place for the versatile. I'm very happy that you're able to tune in this other week. So I'm very excited to be hosting the one and only. One of those guys I know for sure has had a trajectory in life, and his story inspires me. But then also one of those guys, when we are, out in our corners, we're dancing to Waka Waka. Well, you give me sugar. So guys, allow me introduce to you Martin Bakeine, Mr. Little Red.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you very much for accepting the invite.
I got you.
Oh, thank you. So guys, Marvin, I'm just going to let him introduce himself. I have a couple of questions on, how we can basically know about your journey, but I feel like you've been very inspirational. I definitely know you. I think I know you from that other part of life. And
should now say?
Yes, we should. Yes, we should. And now I know you, an accomplished guy. Are you single?
I forgot the ring. But hi everyone, I'm Martin Bakeine Nkundwa. Say it with me, Nkundwa. Yeah, that's my Kunta Kinte name. I know. Hey, I'm a designer. I've been a designer 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 years. Last year, October, November, a month of the year. 5 years. And yeah, I'm going. It's something I really enjoy.
Okay.
Deeply.
So when did you discover this passion? Because let's actually start from the life before. Like the Martin I know was not very open, and it's very interesting for you to see the kind of man that you've become.
That's a very nice way to say I wasn't stylish.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
wow. Damn.
But so when did you now start to discover that this is something? Because I know for sure that we have people still grappling with discovery of themselves, or this is the talent that I should pursue. So when do you come from shy Martin to this very outspoken designer, nice looking guy? Take us through that.
Cynthia seems to forget I was a student leader multiple times. Okay, fine, there is bearing to my shyness. But I have to say, in Form 6, I remember sitting in a history class, and for one reason or another, my very first design came to mind. Form 6. And I remember thinking it was a white shirt, and the sleeves and the inner part of the collar. Not even like in the obvious places, it's like the inner part of the sleeve and the inner part of the collar were covered in African print. So I toyed with the idea for a whole term. It's all I could think about. I'd be in the middle of an entrepreneurship class, and I'm like, when our holiday is coming, I need to go and do this. So that's when I created my first piece in Form 6.
Yeah, wow.
Now you'd imagine that I start creating and then I keep on creating. No, I did it, then I forgot about it, then I left it. It's like,
why? You lost interest in it?
No, it was just something to do. It's like, you know how you want to go skydiving?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I was like, wouldn't this be nice? So I did it, and I let it sit until year 2 of university.
Okay.
Year 1.5 of university.
So who was your customer that reignited this feeling, this thing that you had?
See the smell. The smell is called Sea God. So at university, I'm there fooling about, wearing a nice pair of shades. I used to like going to Maurice Kiria's cafe.
Okay.
Sound Club. So the one at Garden City, then later at Village Mall, because it was not far from my hostel. It's like, those are really nice shades. I'm like, going to buy them. So my very first client was actually the Maurice Kiria live concert of that year. Like, who starts like that? See God, who starts like that? So anyway, I did that, and it was fun and lucrative and fun and lucrative. So having done that, like at the very start, it set such a high tempo. It's like when you start from the places people dream and pray for, what happens after that?
After years.
So I went through the motions of, I found my niche, I found exactly what I enjoyed doing, I found exactly how I wanted to do it. Then I started experimenting.
Okay.
Shout out to my sister who gave me starting capital of 40,000 shillings.
So is business hard? Are you sleeping enough? Are you taking trips? Are you, chilling in Bali, on a yacht? Like, tell us about that process. Maybe because, I'm asking because we have so many businesses, but they don't get to celebrate their 5th birthday. They actually fail before they celebrate their 1st birthday. So is business hard for you, or you've already created systems that now help you chill or do whatever?
I love my job. Like, I'll be home, I'll whine on Friday. I'm like, I can't wait for the weekend. Oh my god, you can't get me out of my house on Sunday. Then I'll be in the house on Sunday and I'll be like, I can't wait to get into work on Monday. Let's go. Okay, like sleep and watch the movie and like.
So you've set up systems for it to look like an 8 to 5?
No, I'm a creative. We work longer than 8 to 5.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop. Yes. So earlier I spoke about human resources. They help free up your time.
Okay.
So that you can do other things and put attention to where it, and put your energy and capability to where it will be most effective. Do I take time off from work? Yes. Every now and then I take a holiday. More than that, I've been blessed that I'm at a point in my life where if I chose midweek on a Wednesday, I could take the day off. Like, I don't have to wait for the weekend.
Wow.
My God is working. Right? Human resources.
Yeah.
So being in that position, like for instance, the whole of January and part of February, I can't say I was doing little red work. That's only because October, November, December were crazy months. I was just working long hours. I had the bulk of that's the busiest time of the year. So in January, I used that time to like refocus. Okay, what worked? What didn't work? What else can we explore? Is this the only place I have an income from? Or like, buli muntu abera muntu, like if you come from a family, I'm sure your family has like a family business.
Yeah.
You have family affairs that you need to take care of, like you have your land trying to be grabbed somewhere, or you have a thing.
There are issues happening.
You have a niece you haven't given time. You have a brother you've not spent time with. You have outside work. Like guys, like there is more to life than just money. And the moment you're freed from that understanding of like, if money isn't your driving force, ogenda ganyulamu nnyo. If you do what you do and you do it well, and the blessing of God is on your life, the money will come.
Amen. Beyond
Money making are the things and impacts that you have on people's lives. Like I said, are you doing the best that you can for your family, for your friends, for your eggwanga likubanja? There are times I have purposely not made money so that I can prepare myself to do other things. If I take time off work for more than a month, I know it has a cost implication, but that's the price I'm willing to pay in order to prepare for another thing that is coming. Do I take time off from work? Yes. Every now and then I take a holiday. More than that, I've been blessed that I'm at a point in my life where if I chose midweek on a Wednesday, I could take the day off. Like, I don't have to wait for the weekend.
Wow.
My God is working. Right? Human resources.
Yeah.
So, being in that position, like for instance, the whole of January and part of February, I can't say I was doing little red work. That's only because October, November, December were crazy months. I was just working long hours. I had the bulk of that's the busiest time of the year. So in January, I used that time to like refocus. Okay, what worked? What didn't work? What else can we explore? Is this the only place I have an income from? Or like, buli muntu, abera muntu, like, if you come from a family, I'm sure your family has like a family business.
Yeah.
You have family affairs that you need to take care of, like you have your land trying to be grabbed somewhere, or you have a
there are issues happening.
You have a niece you haven't given time. You have a brother you've not spent time with. You have outside work. Like, guys, like, there is more to life than just money. And the moment you're freed from that understanding of like, if money isn't your driving force, ogenda ganyulwamu nnyo. If you do what you do and you do it well, and the blessing of God is on your life, the money will come.
Amen.
Beyond money making are the things and impacts that you have on people's lives. Like I said, are you doing the best that you can for your family, for your friends, for your eggwanga likumanja? There are times I have purposely not made money so that I can prepare myself to do other things. If I take time off work for more than a month, I know it has a cost implication, but that's the price I'm willing to pay in order to prepare for another thing that is coming. We have different makeups, okay? Some people like pressure, others do not. Some people like challenges, others do not. I have a sister I call my synonym. We are alike in many ways, okay? She likes her life to have structure and predictability, and I love that for her. It inspires me. I pick leaves from it. I'm like, okay, you know, her formula is working in places A, B, C. I, on the other hand, like my life to be spontaneous. Like, there is the grand scheme of things, and then there is the everything else happening. Now, the everything else happening is Cynthia calls me up, I'll put a slot in my calendar for her, I'll show up. I'm spontaneous like that. Business is not too hard for me because I have the ability to withstand certain things. Like, even if I were to walk on Kampala streets with not a single coin in my pocket, so business is not too hard. It's a matter of how you look at it. What is it costing you? If it is costing you the things that it shouldn't cost you, if you find yourself doing work that requires more of you than you should give, and I'm talking about compromises in the things that you believe in, or spending yourself for a thing that you don't even believe in. Like, let me illustrate. I don't like football. It's not for me. It's not for me. Okay. So even if I could play football, but I don't believe in it, like there is nothing there for me, then I shouldn't do it. If I was playing football for a business, for a living, but it's not for me, then it would be hard.
Yeah.
So, is business hard? Find the thing that is for you, that you've been called to do, that you do well, and do it.
So on this
Wait.
channel, okay.
Please, there is a difference. Some people can be like, but my passion, I have to follow my passion. If you have a passion for the post office, but the post office is no longer relevant, then apply wisdom. Please don't just fall there, just apply wisdom. Go on.
Okay, so this channel is a place for the versatile, and versatility is for the people who wonder, I have all these multi-talents, how do I use them? So we are on this channel, I'm really channeling to people to understand
Wordplay.
Yes, to people to understand how they can, it's okay for them to be multi-talented. It's okay for them to be versatile. It's okay for them to embrace all of these, all of these ideas that come into their spirit. So, do you think that's okay? Is it okay to be versatile? And how are you putting your versatility into play?
Did you know that I do very well with video?
Yeah.
I do very well with video. It's like there's something I look at and I go like, oh, that footage looks edible or ugly. I'm so positive, my God.
I also wonder why I chose ugly, like. Okay.
So you can have many talents. You've seen me do public speaking.
Yes,
We've hosted
yes,
events
yes,
together before.
yes.
Is it something that I pursue actively? No. But if it comes along, I'm like, I'll take off time, I'll do it. Did you know that how food looks now, today, is not the same way food looked 60 years ago?
Oh, why?
Because cooking styles have changed, food has changed, preferences have changed. Like in Kampala now, I go to restaurants and they put a piece of steak and they draw volongoto on it. And I know it's going to cost me a fortune. Yeah. Okay, I'm rich. It's going to cost me some money. And you're like, when we were younger, chips and chicken, chips and sausage, buffet was standard. Like, and so, all this coming from set design, things keep changing.
Yeah.
Now, because things keep changing, step out of and enjoy them. Like, it makes me happy that my camera can shoot 4K. Pretty like this camera.
As we wrap it up, who are the people you've worked with? I'm quite sure now everyone has taken keen interest in Little Red Curious. So who are those people that you've worked with that we can, look up and see the kind of designs that you worked on? But then also, did you carry something for us to see the tangibility of your work?
I carried myself.
I like the fabric of his pants. It looks nice.
Thank you, baby. I'll share a link to my portfolio. I don't usually name drop.
Okay. Yeah, which is okay.
But you've seen my work.
I know his work. I mean, look at him. He's really walking his work.
Thank you. Cynthia will share a link with my portfolio. If you are interested in fashion, if you want to learn more, if you want to see the direction in which our industry can take, because the industry doesn't take one direction.
Yeah.
It takes multiple. The people I work with back at the boutique, as young men that do the most incredible work for street fashion.
Okay.
Street fashion is a whole entire niche on itself, away from bespoke tailoring that I do. And they dress people in music videos and they dress people for photo shoots, and like there is a young man called Josh Brown LV. Josh Brown LV, this is a shout out. Instagram, Josh Brown LV. He makes me so happy. But he started wearing man passes.
Okay.
Now I can't wear man pass for the life of me. So like Agamanya Sigaina, like the strength of like courage of heart. that he wears it so easily, and you see like a thing and it comes off to the side, and the colors are right and the metals are right and the leather is good, and it's functional. He has his phone, his cards, and you're like, you're making it work. Could I pull it off? Possibly. Do I want to? Not while everyone is looking. So I got carried away for a moment. What was the question?
No, you were saying you don't name drop, so yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So portfolio. So yes, if you want to see the direction that the industry is taking, you can check out my work alongside the work of many other people.
Yeah.
I know people who are doing work to recycle clothes. I know people who are doing work to upcycle. I know people who are doing work to...
It's a whole lot of things in fashion. And here I was just thinking you guys just put clothes together and that's it. Like,
no, friend.
I've never really thought about the entirety.
Yeah, like if I'm thinking about the impact second-hand clothes have on our industry, it means that eventually at some point in my work life, I'm going to embark on a project that addresses that.
Yeah.
And the work that addresses that may not necessarily meet the fashion need that we know of ngenda kumbaga so nyino kunyuma. Beg your pardon? Yeah, it's still fashion, but they're like worlds apart. It's like I'm dealing with ecology and the environment and finance and monopolies in the market. And kunyuma is also there. So the work greatly varies. So I'll share links to my portfolio and other resources to read up on papers, other channels and or anything.
Yeah, I feel like you're getting into the fashion ecosystem, and it's something that we'd like to explore maybe at a later time. But speak it here. Which platforms would you want to, would you want your work to get onto?
I want to do costume for huge movie productions.
Okay.
I've done some, but I mean huge movie productions. I want to do
any runways?
No, well, yes. Yeah. But like
the vision is big, man.
Bruh,
I see you.
I wish the people come on, Rouge. I would like to greatly help improve the livelihoods of people. I would like to greatly improve the technologies available to us. Like the sad reality, we don't actually make buttons. This is a button. Dine pesa.
We don't make them. We import them.
Dine pesa. So it's like these are the things that pain me. Of like runways are beautiful and spectacular, but these are the things that pain me.
Yeah.
Of like we don't make razor blades or zippers or thread. We have limited capacity when it comes to like weaving and spinning and kneeling. Of like, if you were to get a piece of cloth from the farm onto the body with our current production capabilities, the things that we can provide are too fine between. It's like we can make uniforms and t-shirts and table mats and kama katonda biweddeyo. So it's like the technology is available to us. I'd like to greatly improve that. I want my people, and my people I mean Ugandans, Africans, believers. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, as long as you're a believer in like common good and like Ubuntu. It is possible to like lift everyone around us.
Yeah.
No, Cynthia, it is possible.
It is possible, yes.
Like, I don't know who needs to understand this. It is possible. So, in my perspective, and in the things that drive my heart and that I bleed for, oh God, I never thought I'd ever say words like this, because like I started out thinking, oh, this will be fun. We'll make money. I'll be famous. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I started doing the work and I started seeing how much hardship people went through. I myself experienced this hardship. It hasn't been smooth sailing. There are nights I've gone hungry. Those nights. There were nights I went without. There were nights I had to take in people because even what they were making couldn't sustain them. Of like a full-grown man can't afford to sustain himself. So those are the things I now look forward to like changing. And I know our government has done some things as far as it is able. And there is more that we can do together. You know, you hear people say private sector and the public and the government. So much talk. Listen to me. The monopolies that think they established now, I will undermine you. I am coming for you.
Woo. That's it. I want you to look into the camera and I know that you've said so many great things. I honestly, if I were on the listening end of this, of this conversation, I would have a notebook with so much notes taken. But I want you to leave us something.
Your faith is the most valuable thing you have in this life. Your faith will allow you to pursue and achieve just about anything that is placed into your heart. So, irrespective of the hardships, irrespective of the limitations, irrespective of the systems, irrespective of your skin color, of your education, of your background, of the things even your faith will single-handedly take you to the highest points possible. Believe it.
You've heard from Martin Bakeine, CEO, founder, Life eater.
Senior life eater. Most married bachelor in Kampala.
Okay.
Is that positive? I retract that statement. I'm married.
Okay. So you've had everything from Martin, and I hope that you have taken inspiration, you have taken encouragement. He mentions about versatility, be flexible to flow with where the winds are blowing. I mentioned that in the video that we did last week. But then also there's a lot that's happening, and if you listened keenly, I would implore you to listen to this conversation, one more time, share it with your friends. There's a lot that you can take away from this conversation. I personally had a lot of fun speaking to Martin. There's quite a lot, and definitely I'm going to engage him. Now I feel like there's opportunity. The man is going to make technologies, make our capabilities even better, export this Ugandan, fashion scene to, foreign markets. And I'm very glad that we have this friendship, sir.
I got you, baby.
Yeah, so if you are interested, follow Little Red Curious on all social media pages. This year you'll definitely find Martin. I'm quite sure there's a photo highlighting him.
If you Google me, I'm famous. You will find me.
Yes. Thank you very much for tuning into this episode. If you have any comments, make sure that you drop them down in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe, to like, and to share this video with your friends. I think that my speaking capacity has now run out. Till next time, bye.